Hey guys, this is Anthony, and this is probably one of the hardest videos I'll ever record because it's about a man who has been one of the most influential people in my life as a gamer. Because a lot of what I have done and a lot of what I have played has centered around Nintendo. Sure, a lot of people think of me as one of the Sony groups, but deep down, I know that my roots lie in the Nintendo camp with Super Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, what have you. And that man is Satoru Iwata. He's passed recently, and to say it was heartbreaking is an understatement. I had my time to cry. I had my time to collect my thoughts, and I wanted not to be really sad about it, but really I wanted to celebrate him because he was a guy who all he wanted to do was make fun games. That was it. He just wanted to make games that were fun, not for a select group, but for anybody who played them. And while a lot of people would disagree with Nintendo in these recent years, saying, oh, they're churning out the same games or they're out of touch with the fan base and what have you, one thing that cannot be said is that he didn't care. He cared so much that his last message to the public was an apology that we were not satisfied with the E3 that he presented to us. Now, I will say that it wasn't their best, but it was fun. It was very Nintendo. They had Muppets. They were making fun of him in his famous banana staring thing. It was Nintendo. It was fun. It was great, I thought. The Metroid game notwithstanding. And I'm sorry, it's just he's done so much and I don't even know how to begin to celebrate his legacy. He's done things from he he made my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Gold and Silver, an experience by compressing it so he can put in two different worlds. He put in Johto and Kanto. He made Earthbound possible for that fan base. I can't say I'm an Earthbound fan, but for those who love it, he made that possible. He worked on a Kirby series, which is more or less a guilty pleasure of mine, but I love Kirby. I do. It's one of my favorite platformers out there, even though this is the first time I'm admitting it. He gave us what I believe to be some of the best handhelds out there. I'm speaking of the Nintendo DS line. To speak of all his accomplishments would make this video last quite a while, actually. But the one thing I think he should be remembered for was helping gamers remember why they're gamers. People are not gamers because they want to be told these epic, giant stories that you would read from some old tome in a library. Gaming is not about the graphics and the 60 frames per second and the 1080p. At its core, gaming is meant to be fun for the player. That is just it, and I strongly believe he remembers that. So many developers pour in millions of dollars to make an experience, to make things like, I don't know, Call of Duty and Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed, to make these giant epic tales. When all Iwata was putting out were games about a silent elf person in a green tunic saving a fictional world, a plumber who saves a princess from a giant dragon turtle, A woman in a power suit saving space stations from a giant brain. They didn't need complex stories. They didn't need complex engines or things like that. He just wanted it to be fun in their own ways. And I think he accomplished that. No matter how much I may play other games, I always come back to the platformers that I grew up with and loved, from the Mario series to the dungeon crawling Zelda series to the now its own type of genre Metroid series. I come back to those because that's where I started and that's where I'll always be. And Iwata made that possible. He made all of that something to really enjoy throughout our childhood and adulthood. He wasn't looking for a specific audience. He wasn't catering to just one subsect of people. He just wanted everyone who wanted to play games to have fun with it. And that's how I want him to be remembered personally. How you all remember him may differ, but deep down in my heart, I want him to be remembered as the one who remembered that fun was the most important thing about a video game. Because that's something that's easily forgotten these days in AAA gaming and all that other such. The Nintendo Directs are going to be pretty different without him. We're going to say things like, please understand, and we're going to feel a tinge of sadness. We're going to miss him as a person, as a businessman, and as a gamer. But I think we can all just say to ourselves that he left behind one of the best legacies a man can, for gamers anyway. He remembered to have fun, and we should do the same. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with a quote, my favorite quote from him. On my business card, I am a corporate president. In my mind, I am a game developer. In my heart, I am a gamer. He said that at the Game Developers Conference in 2005, and it is one of the quotes that made me really respect him for what he does, or what he did, and what I hope Nintendo will continue to do no matter who attempts to take his place. There will never be another Iwata, but I do hope that they uphold the things he believed in. This is my personal thank you to Iwata for helping me continue to have fun with games. And a goodbye, and that he hopefully rests in peace.
And my name is Iwata. I'm about making games. And I'm about playing games. Last night, I played Super Smash Brothers. That's my game. I kicked some you-know-what. And I took his name. His name was Reggie. As Nintendo president, I'm also all about asking questions. So, Reggie, I have a question for you. Who's your daddy?